Hey folks, and welcome back to Glenn and Adrian's Rock Talk. That's Adrian.
And that's Glenn.
And today we're going to be taking a look at a little more from the Pal Norte show that The Warning put on. This time it's going to be the one they did with a special guest, Paty Cantú, who was of the duo, the pop duo Lou, who was a big sensation in Mexico in the 2000s. They became very, very popular, and I have heard them referred to as pioneers of Mexican pop. I don't know how many of you out there are fans. Maybe you can help give a little more info on her. So we're going to watch her sing Quieres with them, and I'm just pretty interested in that. It's always interesting when there's any kind of collab going on around this band. And it's an old enough song, I don't think people will get too upset if there's somebody else singing a verse or two. So, and I'm so curious. I want to check it out. So, Adrian, do you have any thoughts ahead before we look at this?
Well, I wanted to just look at a little bit about what Paty Cantú was about. She left law school to pursue a music career, which is pretty ballsy in my opinion.
Okay, so she's smart. She's a smart one. Okay, yeah. All right, good. She's got brains. We like
very,
that.
She's very successful as a musician in Mexico, and quite cool that The Warning are working with her.
Yeah, I mean, we know that The Warning are very intelligent themselves, and so seems like a good match.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens with this one. I'm really curious.
Alrighty.
Esta canción se llama ¿Qué más quieres? El hombre que está consumiendo mi interior, y sin esfuerzo puedo yo saciar. Hacer que te da, solo me hace recordar con poco yo te puedo amar. Sin fallar. Tu puedes necesitar.
Cool. All right. Yeah, I thought that might be instructional to see a clip from a little closer as well.
Well, that was darn quite special. I thought it was cool the way the crowd roared when Paty walked out on the stage.
Yeah, apparently they know her.
Yeah, it looks like the local Warning fans already know Paty really well. I'm hoping there could be some fan crossover after they're introduced to Paty Cantú's fan base.
That could very well be. She is from Guadalajara, so not terribly far. And that's one of the stops that the Warning often make when they're touring Mexico. They'll be in Monterrey, Guadalajara, and Mexico City. I mean, they hit other spots too, but those are the big cities. Yeah, she sounded like she fit right in with the sound. I mean, her voice was perfect, for melding with the sisters. So I thought it was really good. It also seems like, okay, maybe she didn't know the song that well, but it didn't really matter. She's a good performer, and she sounded good. So, I mean, she knew the verse clean, but it was just some of the little subtleties having to do with when you might say "Que más quieres" and with what kind of emphasis, et cetera. Other parts of the song. It's not necessarily always charted out real simple for people to just pick up and play, but she did well, I thought.
I guess the only thing I could add about it is that I'm quite sure that those smoky things that come up in front of the stage are bottle rockets, because I saw a few of them pop like really high up in the air.
Yep. I know initially I was wondering if that was just propane that was going up and getting lit, but I think you're right. There are actual things that will fly up in the air. And
yeah, I think there are propane jets that like do the fire thing, and then there are bottle rockets that actually blow up like way up. You can see it.
Well, you know what that told me, too? I was looking at that, and the smoke was instantly going this way, so there must have been a strong wind, too, around that time. Some pretty good winds going on in the area, so maybe not surprising. It really is like a big sail, having that huge stage with the big screens and everything. You could almost put it on the water, and it would start to float away, and, whichever direction the wind's going.
Power a big cruise ship with it or something.
Well, I enjoyed that. That was really cool. It's good to be introduced to Paty. I'm going to be taking a look at a press conference she did at the same venue. Looking forward to learning a little bit more about Paty and her history. So with that, folks, why don't you let us know what you thought of this? If you have any particular favorite moments in there, let us know. If you're a fan of Paty or of Lou, let us know about that. And if there's anything in particular you think we ought to know, leave it below. Okay. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And if you enjoyed the presentation, please subscribe. All right. Thanks so much for joining us today. We will catch you on the next one. Take care, folks.
See you all later.